Hello my friend, welcome back. Today is Wednesday and honestly I don't really even know where to start. My life has just been a jumbled crazy mess the past like 2 weeks, and I feel like I've barely filmed anything for you even though I've been posting consistently. I'm typically used to filming like 3 videos a week and I've barely been filming 2. So with that being said, last weekend, my husband and I went to that holiday party that I mentioned in my last video, and it was so much fun. I'll insert a couple pictures here on the screen for you. I loved my dress. I loved those shoes that I showed you in my last video, and we had so much fun. We got to stay in a hotel and spend some quality time as a husband and wife, and it was so good to like reconnect and get on the same page with a lot of things, and we just had a really good time together. So last week, backing up before the holiday party, my dryer went out, and then prior to that, I have been avoiding buying a washing machine for like a year. My washing machine broke and then we fixed it, and then we've just sort of had problems with it ever since. And then my dryer seal went out and my dryer only dried on medium heat, which like for the summer, that's okay because you're not drying a bunch of like hoodies and sweatpants and things like that. But for the winter time, it's a little more challenging because you have like bulkier clothes to dry, so then I would have to put them in twice, and it was just a whole thing. So whenever the dryer went out, my husband was like, it's time, like let's just stop procrastinating on buying one, because I had been avoiding it. While I'm grateful that we could just go out and buy one and have it delivered, I didn't want to do it. I don't like to spend a ton of money on things. But having a washer and dryer at home with 2 small kids is a necessary thing for us. I was grateful that whenever our washer and dryer went out, I was able to go to the laundromat and just wash all 5 loads of laundry at the same time and be done with it. But then after the holiday party on that Sunday, we went to Lowe's and picked out a new washer and dryer. At first we were just gonna get 2 of the Amana brand ones that were a little less expensive, because my husband has a blue collar job and he just gets so dirty at work, and I just couldn't justify spending that much money on new washer and dryers if I was just gonna put dirty, oily, gross clothes into my washing machine. But then whenever we got there, I saw that I didn't like those because the drum of the washer was just so small. So we went with the LG brand washer and dryer. They were only $30 more a piece than the least expensive ones, and I got a bigger drum with a few more different features on them. But we definitely wanted like very basic washer and dryers because we felt like the less that they had on it, the less that could go wrong. And then we also got the 5-year warranty on them, so that way if anything were to break, the guys would come and fix it. And if they couldn't fix it, they would just replace it altogether, which I was like, just do the bigger warranty, because our last ones only lasted 5 years and they were Whirlpool, and it's just, I'm not very happy about it, to be honest with you. It could have been a little bit of user error. It could have just been bad machines. I don't know. Maybe those models just weren't the greatest, but yeah, my last ones only lasted 5 years. So I'm confident that we'll have these longer than 5 years because of the extended warranty that we got on them. So we got those delivered yesterday. They were delivered at 7:30 in the morning. I was also really grateful that the delivery guys delivered them like an hour early than my time slot. So I was happy about that. I didn't have to wait on them all day. And then last night, my husband installed them for me. I had planned on filming this video yesterday, but we went to the gym and I didn't get home until like 2 o'clock, and then I wrapped a ton of presents for my family, and then by the time I was done wrapping presents, my husband came home and we started on the washer. So there wasn't a whole lot to film yesterday. And while we were working on the washer, we got it all set up and we realized that the valve to the hot and cold hoses for the washer were leaking. So we had to disconnect the washer, pull it out, and my husband had to run to Lowe's really quickly to get new, I guess, spouts for them. Our house is built in the 70s, and things like that happen. Things start to corrode and break down over time. You know, I'm grateful that my husband is very handy and can fix a lot of different things. And then after I got back from Lowe's and switched out the valves, we rehooked up the washer, and now I have a fully functioning washer and dryer that don't leak. So very grateful, very happy that I can now do some laundry. But with all that said, I have so much laundry to do. We were definitely nearing the end of our clean clothes that I had washed at the laundromat. So I have to get caught up on all that today. And I also need to clean the house. And then also last night, looking over there just reminded me, so when my husband left to go to Lowe's to get new spouts for the washer and dryer, I was on the other side of the basement door whenever he came upstairs. And I said, hey honey, I was like, how much was it? And I was expecting like at least $400 because anytime we have a home improvement project, it's at least that much. He goes, oh, it was only $55. I was like, oh, that's great. You know, I'm glad it didn't break the bank. And so I was on the other side of the door, so I couldn't really see what he was holding. And my younger daughter goes, wow, that's huge. And I was like, oh, did you get me a tree? And I rounded the corner and he got me a Norfolk pine tree. I saw these on TikTok during the summer and I fell in love with it. And then whenever we went to Lowe's to pick out our washer and dryer, we went through the plant section, and I was showing my husband those and how I really like them and stuff. And he's like, get one. I was like, but they're $25 and I really don't want to spend that much. We just spent a ton of money on our washer and dryer. So I didn't get one, but then whenever he went to Lowe's, he came back and surprised me, and I absolutely love it. It's very whimsical and they can get gigantic. So
all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah, they can, like, they're trees. Like, they can get huge, but it's just a little baby right now. And so whenever my husband came home with it, I told him how excited I was that he got me one and how I love it so much. And he was like, I got the biggest one I could find with the biggest stem and stuff. And he did a really good job picking it out, but he goes, it really didn't look this big in the store. So it's very like fluffy. It looks pokey, but it's not. It's very fluffy. I think it's so cute. But I was doing a bunch of learning about it last night, and it likes bright light. It prefers whenever the soil stays nice and moist. So I'm just learning some different care tips about it, but I think it looks so cute. I wasn't really sure where to put it. Whenever my husband came home with it, I was like, I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put this. My husband goes, that's for my wife to figure out. But I love it. And it came with these cute little bulbs on it, like it's a Christmas tree. And this is actually a tropical plant, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think they're so cute looking. It'll stay alive all year round. So it's not just for the Christmas time, but they usually put them out during Christmas time. But something that I have to do today, which I'm probably going to get started on, is I need to stake up my new monstera plant. I got this one off of TikTok and it's doing really, really well. As you can see here, there's a bottle of water on the ground. I'm not really sure why that's there, but I'm going to get that in a minute. There is 1, 2, 3, there's 4 new leaves about to sprout on it. So it's definitely healthy and it's growing really fast. But it's looking also kind of lanky. So I want to take it out of its pot and put in a cocoa core pole. I think I don't have moss poles. I have those. I got them off of Amazon. They're really not the greatest for like long-term staking up plants, but I think those will work just for now while I can give this little thing some support. Put you back up in my cabinet because I figured that was easier than like making you dizzy walking around. I just found my plant tape. This stuff is great. I got it from Lowe's. It just sort of like sticks to itself and it's Velcro, and you can wrap your plants up with this. And this is my cocoa core, I think it is, pole. I call it a moss pole, but it's really not a moss pole. And I'm going to use this. I've used this one before, that's why it kind of looks funky down here, but I'm going to be putting this down in the soil and then using my plant tape to secure the monstera to this thing. I'm going to put down a black trash bag because typically I would do this outside, but because it's freezing out, I'm not going to be doing it outside. I just feel like this would grow a lot better if it had some support. Typically whenever I try to do something like this, I don't water it until after I repot it and fix it, but I was trying to figure out why it was getting so like droopy like it is, because it wasn't like that before. But I think because there's some new growth happening and things are changing with it, I think it's time to give it a little more support, which I didn't do with my other one. So I'm trying to train this one a little bit differently than my last one. So I'm just gonna take it all out and then put it all back in. All right, I got them all apart now. The soil looks okay. It's nice and chunky, and the roots are all looking pretty good still. So like nothing is rotting or dying or anything. So I'm going to move that first. A little bit of soil in and stick the moss pole in. All right, now that I got it all in, it does look a lot better. I'm going to work on giving it just a little bit of support while it grows. That way it doesn't look so crazy in the pot. So if you can see what I'm doing, at this point I only have just a few more leaves to support. This angle is kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to work on taking some tape and getting these little guys to stay up and supported so they're not so droopy. So my camera stopped recording while I was finishing up, but I cleaned up this space to still have to vacuum. And this is what it looks like now. It looks so much better. I just put the moss pole in, and then I use the Velcro to sort of like tie up the main heavy parts, and then I used like the part that was tied up to tie up the little juvenile leaves as well. So I hope this does well. I'm not worried about it dying or anything, but I know that monsteras like to be supported. I'm going to give this some time and see how it does being this tied up. I just looked at the weather on my phone, and now it's supposed to rain and freeze, like a mixed sort of rain and ice, between 3 and 4, which is whenever I have to leave. So it's probably not a good idea that we go, which I don't want to miss another one because we missed last week because of our laundry situation. I had to go to the laundromat and wash all of our clothes because we're out of everything. I don't want to miss another one, but we can always just do makeups if I have to. I don't really know what to do, but what I do know is that I'm really tired, and I need to get this house cleaned up.
Taking off in 5, taking pictures of the streets here to keep them in mind. Getting ready now. There's a reason why we got to believe in this town. Dodging every flying bullet, they are filling up the air. Couldn't catch us there now, could you? Dodging every flying bullet, we were bad to all of you. If you only really knew. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. Don't you see, baby? A girl's gotta take a flight every once in a while. Leave no girl behind. See my girls and I. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do what a girl's. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. Keep my sisters tied. There is no way you can beat 'em. My partners in crime, dodging every flying bullet. They are filling up the air. Couldn't catch us there now, could you? Dodging every flying bullet. Can't prepare yourself for us. There is nothing to discuss. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. Don't you see, baby? A girl's gotta take a flight every once in a while. Leave no girl behind. See my girls and I. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do what a girl's. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. Don't you see, baby? A girl's gotta take a flight every once in a while. Leave no girl behind. See my girls and I. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do what a girl's. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in the fuss. Yeah, it's all about us. See my girls and I. In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free. These open woods, I knew I could find peace here. Nothing like the city
point, my kitchen and my desk area are vacuumed and cleaned up. My kitchen table, my kids are currently sitting at it, and my living room is kind of cluttered with the kids' toys, but they've been playing in there all day. So it is now, what time is it? 1:50, and I have to get my younger daughter cleaned up to go to gymnastics, because we are gonna go. I looked at the weather. We're only just gonna have a little bit of like mixed precipitation, so I think it'll be okay if we go. If not, we'll just turn around, but I'm almost positive everything is gonna be okay. Everybody's out there going on the roads right now just fine. So we are going to go to gymnastics, thankfully, because I did not want to skip today. So I need to get my daughter ready to go so we can head out around 3 o'clock. So because we're gonna be at gymnastics for like 2.5 hours, that's pretty much my evening. I'm not really gonna have much to film whenever I get home, because it's just gonna be dinner, and then we're gonna be heading off to bed essentially. So what I'm gonna do is pick up this video tomorrow, because I'm gonna have some dishes to do and things like that. So I will continue this video of cleaning up my home tomorrow. Hello, my friend. It is 4 o'clock. It's the next day. I think this is like right around the same time I left off yesterday that I'm picking this back up again. But gymnastics was great. Thankfully the roads were okay all the way up and all the way back. The girls did great in gymnastics. After we got back from gymnastics, my husband was so sweet to prepare dinner, because by the time we get back from gymnastics, it's like 7:30, and by the time, if I start dinner whenever I get back, it's like 8 o'clock, 8:30 by the time dinner's done, and that's just way too late. So because my husband was home, he had dinner done for us whenever we got back, and I was so grateful for that, and I expressed to him how grateful I am for that, because it makes my life so much easier whenever he does that for me. So we ate dinner, and then we just sort of hung out and relaxed for the evening. But now I have to get the dishes done and do some chores. So this morning I went to the gym. We came back home and I ate some lunch. Thanks, baby. And then after I ate lunch, I headed downstairs and cleaned it all up. I had to break down all the styrofoam and all the boxes. What, baby?
I'm watching that movie. That way I know that our elf can fly everywhere.
Okay.
There is 10 billion gazillion elves.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I headed down to my basement, because our laundry room is down in our basement, and cleaned all of the boxes and the styrofoam up. Broke down the styrofoam, folded up the boxes, because our trash service will take our boxes if we don't have them in bags. So I just like taped those up and got those all ready to go out for the trash. So down there is all cleaned up. It's swept up and everything. It's just like the lower level of our house. Half of it's a rec room and the other half is like a basement style floor. So yeah, I got all that done. And I just sat down to drink some coffee, because I have a lot to do tonight. I have a long evening ahead of me. But my point in all saying that is because I cleaned up my basement, I ordered a laundry room cart type thing, like a 3-tier cart, to put all of my laundry supplies on it. So that's coming at 8 o'clock, and maybe I will build that with you guys tonight. And then like stock it and put it in my laundry room. Super excited for that, because I've just been like storing my laundry supplies on this old like end table looking thing, and I just don't really like it, and it's just dirty from, you know, use and whatnot. So I'm going to be getting rid of that and putting a nice new cart down there. First things first, I need to unload my dishwasher and load the dishes in, because I'm going to be making breakfast for dinner tonight, so I want to get the dishes done before I start all of that.
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands, one for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night, my friend. Let's drive off again. Let's drive off again. Let us where we fall. Once know what's right, my friend. Let's drive through the night. where you can be adored. You'll get what you deserve. This town is no fun. Your life has just begun. We need to live and learn. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night. A friend, let's drive off again. Let's drive off again. Let us where we fall. Once know what's right. My friend, let's ride through the night. Let's ride through the night. We'll keep on going into the sun. We won't be slowing down all the night. You're still my favorite queen of the night. A friend, let's drive off again. Let us drive off again. One for the rusting, for the adjusting. One for the tired hands. One for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town. One for the shattered plans. You're still my favorite queen of the night. A friend, let's drive off again. Let us drive off again. Let us where we fall. Once know what's right. My friend, let's ride through the night. Let's ride through the night. We'll keep on going into the sun. We won't be slowing down all the night. You're still my favorite queen of the night. A friend, let's drive off again. Let us drive off again. Say what you wanna say to me. I don't need your sympathy. I just need to let you go. Heartache, 'cause what doesn't bend will break. What is keeping me awake is the fact that you moved on. So when I see you there with what's your name, and the memories come back to me, I just turn my back and put them all away. 'Cause that would be great. I'll move on. I'll be just fine. I will let go. Still my broken heart is beating. So tonight I will believe it. And I got this crazy feeling that someday I'll be okay. Wait, no, please don't go away. It's what you said to me, that without me you'll be lost. But hey, I remember yesterday, and the promises you made, then the fact that we broke up. So I'm standing there with what's his name, and the memories come back to me. I just turn my back to you and walk away. Hey, 'cause that would be great. I'll move on. I'll be just fine. I will let go. Still my broken heart is beating. So tonight I will believe it. And I got this crazy feeling that someday I'll be okay.
I got this utility cart from Walmart yesterday whenever I had groceries delivered, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it all together.
Yeah.
Hold these for me. I'll screw this down.
Shouldn't that one go there? I just feel like it should go down.
Huh?
Why is it a...
Oh, wait a minute. I think you are right.
This one should go here.
Oh, you're right.
Like this. Alright.
I think you're right.
I'm no engineer. I just felt like it didn't look right.
Yeah, you're right.
And this goes through here.
Yeah, like this. There's 2 screws that go like this. So I'm just going to finish up screwing on the wheels of this cart. I really, really like how this turned out. After I was done putting the wheels on, I took it downstairs and I stocked it full of all of my laundry supplies, and I am really happy with it. So if you're looking for a good cart, definitely check this one out. It's from Walmart. But that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.